Well, they say we're going to get 6 inches of snow this weekend. I doubt it, but just in case, I brought my truck in from outside. I don't drive this very often. I got a Trailblazer I drive all the time, but thought I better bring it in case I need a backup, in case something goes wrong with the Trailblazer, so I don't have to scrape snow and all that stuff. And you've seen I had got my lift done. You know, as of right now outside, it's cold. I mean, it is cold. It's supposed to get down to single digits. So, getting prepared for that. I did bring my plow truck in. Thought I'd better get that in here. If we get that 6 inches of snow, I want to be able just to drop the blade and drive on out of here. I've had this for a very, very, very long time. I can't tell you how many years, 20, 25 years, I don't know. It is rusty, but it is trusty. This thing has not let me down yet, you know. It's been a great, great truck. I put a snow blade on it, and that's how I clean my driveway. And I usually just do my own driveway. It doesn't go anywhere. You know, I had the blade in here the truck and the blade in here about 3 months ago. Made sure everything worked. It was all good. Fluids are good. It worked just fine. I'd bought a new battery for it and just left it sit outside, and it hasn't ran at all. And the battery did not have no ass to start this truck. So I had to throw a little battery charger on it to drive it in here. But I've got it sitting in here, and right now it's just on a 2 amp charge. Nothing crazy. Just want to bring that battery up a little bit. But like I say, it's been a trusty truck, and I just use it here on my own driveway. Occasionally I might sneak it in town because I have to get gas in it or something, but it hasn't been plated for years. And like I say, just a little 2 amp charge on it. And it's a pretty decent truck. I mean, I've seen worse, but I've seen better. But I like the fact that all you got to do is hit the key and she starts up. I really like that. So that's what I'm doing today. I really don't have a whole lot of plans since I don't have no project cars at the moment, but I thought I'd just add that 2 cents, getting ready for the big snow. We didn't get that 6 inches of snow like they were predicting for the weekend. But now with this next weekend coming along here, which is going to be like the 20th, today's the 17th, they're saying we're going to get some more snow, but I don't know. But like the rest of you, it's just been downright freezing. You know, we're in the double digits below zero with the wind chill. Right now, I think it's 3 outside. I don't know what it is with the wind chill. In here, it's pretty chilly. You may be able to see my breath. I don't know. I was going to move it inside, but it is what it is. I want to give you an update on this Mustang here. I've had this on Marketplace now for 3 weeks. And in that 3 weeks, this Mustang has had over 18,000 views. Yeah, that's people just wanting to see what it looks like, I guess. 18,000, that's crazy. Well, out of those 18,000 views, I've received over 100 messages through Messenger on it. The majority of them were, is this still available? And in my description, I had put, if you're seeing this ad, this is still available. Please do not use automatic messenger asking me if it's still available. I will not respond. But hundreds of them still did. So those were ignored. Out of the majority of those, it's just like, will you go ahead and take less? How much less will you take? And they haven't even looked at the car. They haven't been here to see it, and they're already trying to decide how cheap they can get it. You know, in my ad, it said, price is firm, not taking offers, but still people can't read. Or they're just trying to like, hey, I can get a really good deal from this guy. I had 3 out of those hundreds wasn't the trade me stuff. And I had on there no trades. I had boats offered. I had guns offered. The one I really liked was the guy offered me 2 motorcycles for it. He said one didn't run, the other one did. They're pretty decent, and he sent me pictures of them. One was a moped, and the other one was a scooter. I don't consider them motorcycles. I'm sorry. I hope the motorcycle world doesn't either. But that was definitely no. Out of all of them, I had 10 no-shows. 10 people that set up a time and day with me and didn't even bother to come, didn't bother to call me, didn't bother to message me they weren't coming. Just 10 no-shows who just like to waste your time and laugh about it at home in their basement. I don't know. Well, I actually had 2 people come and look at it. And they didn't make me any offers because they knew it was firm. They both looked at it and said, it's too bad a shape underneath, or it's just too much work for them, or that's beyond their skill set. And I appreciate that. You know, there's no problem with that. You don't have to buy a car. Right now, I have one more scheduled for Saturday the 20th at 8 in the morning. He's going to be my last guy. If he does not buy this, I have 2 options left, but I am going to pull the ad down. My 2 options are, one, I push it over in the corner and leave it set till spring and try to sell it again. You know, that's option 1. Option 2 is I start fixing this car up. You know, spend my time, spend my money, showing you that something you think is not worth saving can be saved. Doesn't mean it should, but it can be saved. It just takes a little time, some skill, and a little money. You know, like the entire subframe, or I don't want to say subframe, or do I? These frame rails on this Mustang in the front are completely gone. I mean, they are gone, gone, gone. The aprons aren't much better. The shock towers are gone. So you have to replace all that. Well, they actually sell an entire side. The frame rail, the front, back aprons, the shock towers, the motor mount area, everything. One piece already welded together for the driver's side or passenger side. And you can buy them for $450 a piece. So I can fix this entire side in the front for $450, not including my time. Same for this side. And that will take care of this entire front structural part of this car. The front radiator support, I believe, is $300 for the entire front assembly, you know, to fix all that. So you can have the whole front end redone for almost nothing, in my eyes, you know. And people shy away from that because I guess it's called work, and a lot of people don't like to do work. But for me, it's a hobby, and I enjoy doing that. I don't consider it work. You know, it's what I do. It's what I enjoy. So option 2 is the most likely what's going to happen if the guy doesn't buy it Saturday. You know, if he does, then I'm moving on. If he doesn't, hey, I got me my project I've been wanting to do. Like I told my wife, you know, what else am I going to do? I don't have anything right now. Winter's the time I like to work on my cars in the shop. And the reason why I like working on them in the wintertime is I can control the temperature in here. In the wintertime, I can set my salamander, which is what I use, the thermostat to whatever I want. I can get it to 72 in here and keep it at 72 all day long. And very comfortable to work in. In the summertime, when it gets 90 degrees outside or 100, I don't have air conditioning in this building. I can't control it. It is too hot to work out here and you just can't do it. So it's kind of weird. In the wintertime I can work out here, but in the summertime, if it gets too stinking hot, I can't. But that is the way it is. I looked in getting heat and air in this building, and it was crazy money, which to me it was crazy money. But that's the way it is. So just an update, you know, on the Mustang. This is what's going on. it's probably, I'm thinking like 90% chance this is going to be my next project. And I think it's going to be a fun project. I think it's going to be different. It's going to be a challenge here and there to keep everything where I need it. But I don't think it's going to be any worse than my Trans Am I just finished up or in the process of finishing up. You know, I replaced everything in that car too. The only thing that was original to that car from the factory is the roof, the firewall, and the trunk divider. Everything else I replaced, you know, or repaired. So it's going to be basically the same on this thing. And like I say, you know, it's going to be a fun adventure. And hey, I'm going to have a whole lot of videos to post if that's what I start doing. So if you enjoy my videos, please consider subscribing. Hit that little button down there, or it's over there. I'm not sure which side. But hit that button and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Thanks for watching. Later.